Hey guys, so today I'm going to review a tablet PC, 8-inch tablet PC, that is a Windows tablet running Windows 10. Actually the signature edition of it, that means no bloatware. And the tablet is produced by a company named TM800W610L Digital, and it is actually from based on China. So as you can see here, it is produced by TM800W610L Digital, and the tablet is pretty cheap. Currently you can get it at around $70 in Amazon from Windows Store, and it is actually the signature edition of the tablet and sold directly by Microsoft in some region, and in other regions like me you can get it from third-party retailers. So as you can see, this is a pretty cheap tablet, and as it is a cheap tablet, it has some pros and some cons, and today I'm going to talk about those. As you can see, the tablet is quite well built and it is pretty solid. The back part is actually metal, and there is this plastic strip that actually holds the antenna, I guess. And on the back it is said that it is built by Nuvision. There are some sticker marks and all. There is also a Windows sticker and Intel inside sticker. And as you can see, at the top of the tablet there is a 5 megapixel camera. Don't worry, it is actually a kind of pretty bad camera. There is mini HDMI output port, as you can see it here. There is a microphone. There is another microphone, actually dual microphone here. There is USB type A port, a mini micro USB. There is 3.5 millimeter audio jack. There is a TF card holder, micro SD card holder, that can actually support up to 128 gigabyte of micro SD cards. And there is actually nothing on the back and on the top. On the right side of the tablet there is the power button, volume up and down button. On the bottom there are two speaker grills. Those speakers are pretty bad, I'm going to say it right now. And on the left side of the tablet there is actually nothing except the micro SD card holder. So as you can see, the top and bottom bezels are quite thick, and there is also a front camera and also ambient light sensors out here. There's one thing that the tablet is missing, and that is stereo speaker. It is not a SIM card supported tablet, so you can't make voice calls out of it. The on glass screen protector that I have applied, it's actually not of this tablet, but I couldn't find the exact model, exact match for this model, so I bought one from Lenovo's Tab 3.8 Essential, and it actually fit in a quite okay manner. It's not 100% fit, it's quite okay. At the front and in the bottom of the tablet there is a capacitive touch key, the Windows home key, and it is touch sensitive, I can assure you that. And the bottom bezel is quite thick, the top bezel is quite thick, but the side bezels are quite okay, I guess. And overall the tablet, the 8-inch tablet, is quite compact and quite thin, and it is actually very thin, very lightweight and very slim, so it's very comfortable to hold. The main focus of this tablet, the best part of the tablet, is actually its screen. It is a 1080p full HD screen that is fully laminated, and the brightness is currently set at 100%, and the brightness is quite good. The lowest brightness is quite good too. Let me show you. So that is 100% and that is 0%, so it's quite okay. There is also an option to open the night light, and what it does, it actually gives that yellowish hue all over the screen, so it is on your eyes, so you can actually use it in night time if you want to read some books and stuffs like that. So it is a very cheap tablet, and if you want to consume media in this tablet, that is a very good experience if you have an external amplifier or external set of speakers, because the built-in speakers are pretty shit. So people ask me all the time if it is a good buy for $70. As you can see that there is actually a very small bunch of tablet, very few options out there that can offer you a fully laminated 1080p display in this price bracket. So obviously that's a plus point. So if you want to casually consume some media, watch some movie or TV series or browse Netflix, this tablet is built for that kind of stuff. But let me tell you about some cons of this tablet. The outright disappointment is that it has got only 2 GB of RAM that is soldered on the motherboard, so you can change it, and 32 GB of eMMC storage, and the eMMC card that it comes with is generic B1 drive, and those are pretty slow, pretty damn slow. So updating this tablet, the regular Windows 10 updates, those are damn stressful task to do. It has got Windows 10 Home activated version, so that's good, and it actually runs Windows without any kind of visible lag or stutter. It's not horrible. You can use it for day-to-day tasks, like you can listen to Spotify. As you can see, I have just clicked Spotify, and yeah, that kind of lag is visible and present there. It takes a few moments to open the app, but after the app is open, everything else is quite fluid. It's because the slow drive that it has got. So as you can see, my Spotify playlist is here, and it runs that app quite in a quite okay manner. Every kind of app that it has got does actually runs well, but some app that actually takes much more memory storage, those aren't going to run pretty well. Like I have tried to run Mortal Kombat 5, and it was a pretty hilarious task. So the disappointment is that it has got 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB of eMMC storage. That too is a very slow drive. And another one is it has got the 64-bit version of Windows 10. Windows 10 actually runs in this kind of setup and runs pretty well if it was a Windows 32-bit version, but it is a Windows 64-bit version, and that too on only 2 GB of RAM and very slow eMMC storage. So you guess things like opening apps and playing games, these are a big no-go. So this tablet is only good for viewing movies, like watching Netflix, listening to music, maybe read some books, and this kind of stuffs. And you can use it in desktop mode. It will be a regular kind of desktop, as you can see. So this kind of stuff, these are actually okay. But if you want to do some kind of a heavy or stressful task, like even playing games from the Windows App Store, those are built for mobile, like Mortal Kombat 5, this tablet won't run it fluidly. Yeah, browsing web, I guess, yeah, it's okay, but one thing many people has complained, other reviewers, that the Wi-Fi signal is weak. The Wi-Fi card that this tablet has, it is not a good one, and I actually admit that, because in my use I have seen right now, you can see that the Wi-Fi router is only 10 feet away from my tablet PC in my room, but the Wi-Fi signal is already very weak. But it is usable. If you have got to have the Wi-Fi router around you, you can use it. So that's another weak point. I mean, the Wi-Fi signal is pretty weak. The Bluetooth is okay though, but the Wi-Fi is pretty bad. And there are actually some other things that has bad about this tablet, like the speakers. Man, these are okay, let me just say it, these are very bad quality speakers. I never use those speakers. I always use my external speaker via Bluetooth, so those are bad, very bad. And the front camera, it is quite unusable. The back camera is okay, it is okay for the price and for a tablet. It is a 5 megapixel sensor. The pictures are very bad in quality but usable, but the front camera, it is quite bad, very bad. So the camera and the overall performance, those are some drawbacks of this tablet. And another drawback is it has got only one micro-USB port, and that port does all the job, like connecting peripherals and charging the tablet. So you can do both at the same time, and there is actually no other ports, this is the one, no other ports to do connect to peripherals, and that's the drawback. The 3.5mm headphone jack, the output is surprisingly good. And another thing that most people, many of the people has tried to say that the battery life of this tablet is not that good. It has got 3700 milliampere battery, and in my use, I guess that the battery life is okay. I have always got around 5 hours of screen on time. The brightness was set at around 50%, and I am a moderate user. Like, I do listen to music, like play music videos in YouTube, browse some Facebook maybe, and read some books in Adobe Reader. So this kind of task I do, and this tablet is actually very suitable for my task. So for the price, that's the final question. Is it a good buy? So you have to consider that if you want to watch some movie, you use a secondary screen for Netflix, maybe use it as a storage device by adding some memory card and store your media, your movies, your documents here, and you want to do some day-to-day task. It is a fantastic deal, that's for sure. But if you want to do some intensive task in it, it is a big no-go, and you cannot use this tablet as your primary device for any kind of thing, because the Wi-Fi ain't that good, and it actually doesn't run intensive application and task pretty well. But the screen is beautiful. It is fantastic. I mean, you have to see the screen in person to admire it. It is a very good quality screen, and it is actually surprising that in this price range someone can put this kind of quality screen in a tablet, that too an 8-inch one. So that is the best aspect of this tablet. So that's it for today, guys. And another thing I forgot to mention, that it has a supplied charger that is rated at 5-volt 2 ampere, and the charger takes around 2.5 hours to charge the tablet fully. And okay, that's it. So it is a very well built tablet. The build quality is top notch in this price range. The screen is top notch, the speakers are bad, the performance is very mediocre, and the cameras are very bad. But for overall media consumption, it is a fantastic device. Bye bye.